Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more of the Promised Neverland. You guys, I am so excited to be watching this today. If you're joining me early, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, you know I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. Also, if you are watching this on YouTube, the link to my reaction highlights will also be in the description down below. Don't forget to come back here when you're done watching the highlights so you can see what I thought of the episode, because something tells me I'll have a lot to say. So last episode was really, really intense. I was so sure Gilda was the spy, and I just... Much like Ray fell right into Norman's trap, I fell right into the writer's trap because I know they were building it up to make her look suspicious, and she was approached by Sister Crone for info, but was quickly like, I know what you're talking about. We had a little misunderstanding, and what I want to go now. And also, you know, Sister Crone was confronted too by Mom. I hate even calling her that. Who was kind of like, I know what you're up to, you better stop, in so many words. And I honestly don't know if maybe she'll back down. I don't think she's going to back down now, because she's still, like, trying to get info from the kids, and, you know, I really think she still wants to move ahead and, like, try and overthrow Mom, even though Mom was like, oh, I can make sure you'll be a mom if you stay on my good side. But I feel like Sister Crone doesn't want to be a mom. I feel like she wants to be like, she wants to be the one who replaced the mom. Because we kind of know from the last few episodes that the mom of this particular farm is like kind of renowned for how well she does. Even when like it seems like the other farms have not been putting out quality product. Oh. but she has, apparently. So, I honestly don't know what's going to happen there. It's interesting to me that instead of, you know, what I would have guessed would be the result of putting another adult in the situation would be, okay, now there's two adults against kids. Now I feel like it's just kind of two adults against each other, and it could even work out for the kids, because if they're a little distracted, if the adults are, then that could work in their favor. Let's talk about the kids, because we had a pretty big bombshell dropped on us last time. I can and can't believe that Ray is the spy. I can't believe it because he's Ray. He's like one of our main three kids. Like, how could this be happening? On the other hand, they've kind of been dropping hints for it since the beginning. He seems a whole lot less invested emotionally, and he's been saying from the beginning, like, how would you survive on the outside, you know, like he kind of knows that trying to get out is sort of a moot point. So my personal theory is maybe he made a deal for himself to get out, for the three of them to get out, but I still don't want to believe that he's just like an actual traitor, you know? Like, he's still a kid. He's still a kid that was raised there, you know? Like, there's still victims. And being in a desperate position like that and knowing what's coming, especially so soon for him and for the other older kids, like, I don't know. It's awful, guys. It's awful. It was awful enough to think of what was happening, but it's awful to think, like, the kids would start turning on each other because of that. Or, you know, one kid. But the way they set it up was so wonderfully crafted, because right up until the actual reveal, for some reason, I was like, oh, he really suspected Don. And then it dawned on me, like, oh my God, he never told Don. Like, Don wouldn't even I could have told you, like, Don has nothing to do with this. The way he and Connie were so close, you know, there's just no way. Yeah, he fell right into the trap. He fell right into, I don't even know if he told, I'm not sure about Gilda. Like, Gilda was confronted. So maybe he did, but yeah, Ray, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What do you say we find out? Let's jump into the next episode and see what could go wrong now. Let's go. All right, you guys, let's talk. So, Ray has known for a very long time. He's known for 6 years. He's known since he was 5. He figured this out at 5 years old and went to play hardball and cut a deal with the mom. Let's just take a second to appreciate how off the walls insane that is. He is a genius of unparalleled proportions. I mean, wow. Okay, so he's been working with mom for a while. He's known for a while. He purposely set up leaving little Bunny behind for them to find out what was going on because he wanted them to escape. Now, Mom, in that scene that we saw between Ray and Mom, didn't seem like she had anything to do with that. She was like, you shouldn't have, this is because you went and led them to find out. But he already had it arranged with her that they would escape. Right? Maybe he just didn't trust her and wanted to get them out sooner. Interesting. But if they had that arrangement, then he really didn't have to lead them to find out to escape. Although I really would not blame him a bit if he didn't trust Mom for a second and thought she was just going to like ship out the two of them anyway. So he was going to get them out. So he is going to help. But there is, I mean, he really is he's a scary kid. I think he really does care for the two of them, but he just has this disconnect with emotions, it seems, that, like, he will do what he has to do. Like, even in that scene where he's like, if you're lying to me, Norman, you know what it means. And I'm like, whoa. So, like, he cares about them. He wants to get them out, but on the other hand, like, he's definitely not their enemy, Like, he's not their enemy, he's not their ally. He worded it perfectly. So they're gonna have to trick Emma. I can't believe Norman is, and to have those little babies right there on him saying, good morning, and I think that he's gonna have to leave them behind. Maybe he has some plan for trying to get them out once they're on the other side, or I can't believe it's really going to happen that they're not going to take all those kids. I honestly have no clue how this is going to end. I'm sure it doesn't. I think there is a second season, so we probably won't even know by the end of the season, like, whether or not they're out or not. But I just honestly cannot believe that's how it's going to go. That it's just going to be the two of them or the three of them or whatever. It sounds like it might not even be the three of them. It sounds like Ray, based on that scene with Norman, where Norman's like, you want to get the two of us out, but what about you? I think Ray might just be, his mind is made up to just accept what's going to happen to him. I don't know what to think or how to feel. I honestly don't. I still feel like Ray's still just in a way, he's still just a kid. He's still just a victim. But on the other hand, he is, like, even the way Mom talks to him, Mom does not talk to him like a kid. She talks to him like, at least like the way she talks to Sister Crone, I think. Wow. As if they didn't have enough of a minefield to navigate. And then, like I'm even kind of leery of even trusting that Ray's gonna do what he says. But I really think he probably doesn't have a reason to try and double-cross them. I think he really does want to see them get out. He wouldn't have set that all up if he didn't. And we know Mom wasn't behind him setting it up because she wasn't happy about it in the scene where they were talking. Emma knew right away. She's like, that's not like you. But she's so good-hearted and always believes the best about everyone that I think she just thinks, okay, well, he had a change of heart. She was not happy that he knew about it and other kids were shipped out like on his watch. But at the same time, all she could think about was like his pain for having to carry this secret and this burden and knowing that his siblings were... all her pain is felt for others. It's crazy to me. She is so selfless and so good. She is like pure innocence and goodness. It makes total sense that she and Ray would be like total opposites. And she just still believes in him. How can he be totally unaffected by that? I don't think he is. But I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so now we have Don and Gilda in a whole world of trouble if they're about to get caught. I'm really hoping and praying that it's just one of the other kids about to open that door. Because if it isn't, it's going to get real fast. So, alright guys. Oh, this series has got me on the edge of my seat. I just absolutely love it. It's hard to believe next episode I will be halfway through the season already. I hope you are enjoying it and enjoying watching me as much as I'm enjoying watching it. I'm having a blast. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.